Hey everybody, in this video I want to talk about drop D tuning, and I'm going to show you some ways to use it that are different from the way it's typically used. I want to show you some ways to use it that's more in the punk rock style of things as opposed to like a heavier, more metal version of it. So this is a really versatile tuning. You can get a lot of like really big sounds, heavy sounds, and a lot of kind of discordant sounds out of this tuning that I think is kind of often overlooked in like punk rock music. So we're going to start off with our guitar in standard tuning, E, A, D, G, B, E. And what we're going to do is we are just going to tune the low E string down to a D. So if you have a tuner, you're just going to detune. And I'm going to go below the D. Like right now I'm a little bit above a C sharp. And then I'm just going to tune it up to a D. And the reason I tune up into it is that the tuning knob tension is increased when you tune up. When you tune down, it releases the tension. So it might not stay in tune as well if you tune down as opposed to tuning up. I always recommend tune up into the note that you're going to tune to. And if you're doing it by ear as well, I find it a little easier to tune up into the note as opposed to down, but it's really your preference. Another way to do this is to just, instead of using a tuner too, is to tune the low E all the way down past a D and then match it up with the D string. And just do it by ear. So you can do that as well. So just the basics on drop D tuning. What you're doing when you're dropping that low E string down to a D in the most basic form is you are creating a power chord that you can play with just one finger. So you notice I'm just bridging my index finger across the 3rd fret. And when I play those 3 strings, it's an F power chord. And so what we're doing is we are creating a normal power chord is a 5th chord. There's a gap between the root note and the 5th that is the basis for the chord. So what we're doing is we're just, instead of having to play the 5th like this, we are detuning so that we can play the 5th like this. And so one of the most basic things you can do with drop D tuning is play a power chord that's rooted on the low E string with one finger. And that makes it easy to do riffs that are a little bit faster. Something like that. That it would be a little difficult to do with the typical power chord form. Now that's the way it's used by a lot of guitar players, and typically in like metal or like some of the grunge bands use that drop D tuning a lot. But there's also a lot of other ways that you can use it. The first thing I want to show you with drop D tuning is you can make these really big sounding chords that you wouldn't be capable in standard tuning. So let's say we take that F power chord. So we're going to bridge our index finger across the 3rd fret of the low D string, the A string, and then the regular D string. Now what we can do is we can thicken up that power chord by adding duplicate notes with our ring finger at the 5th fret of the G string and our pinky finger at the 6th fret of the B string. So this is all an F power chord. We've got an F, a C, an F again, then we have a C, and then an F again. So we have 2 notes in the whole chord, which is what you have in a power chord. Just a C and F, but we have it duplicated throughout the chord. So it really thickens it up compared to. And we can move this up and down the fretboard. And a lot of times it almost sounds like there's 2 guitars playing, like there's a guitar playing the root and then another guitar playing kind of like an accent over the top. So I use this actually in the new song that I just put up called She, and it goes like this. So I add those accent notes to the chords on the very end of that riff to kind of give it a little bit of brightness and kind of pull it out of the mix a little bit. Another thing I really like to do in drop D tuning is to do power chords that are rooted on the A string and then add the low D string to it. Gives this really dissonant sound. And you can actually do this in standard tuning with the low E string as well, but it doesn't sound as dissonant. It sounds a little bit more within the box. So I like to do this in drop D. that's it's very reminiscent of the Stooges. Now I Want to Be Your Dog actually uses similar technique just with a regular low E string and standard tuning. But we can do stuff like that. And it just kind of adds this extra layer of dissonance if you want that kind of sound. Now, another cool thing you can do too is you can use octaves with the low D in a similar way. So what an octave is two of the same notes played an octave apart. So an easy way to do this is, let's say, index finger rooted at the 7th fret of the A string. We're going to skip the D string and we're going to mute it with the pad of our index finger, and then ring finger at the 9th fret of the G string. So it's two notes of the same notes an octave apart, and it gives us this real kind of bright sound. And then we can add that low D into it like we did with the power chords. And it just gives it this kind of heavy, dissonant sound that you really can't get with a standard tuned guitar. Another thing I really like to do in drop D is to play off of that open D string with power chords rooted on the A string. So for example, we can do something like... So it kind of sounds almost like the Jesus Lizard a little bit atonal, but also kind of aggressive. So really all we're doing here is we're just kind of playing eighth notes on the low E, and then we're just kind of interspersing some power chords on the A string. Something like that, so... And you can just kind of mess around with that, and like you can do that with a standard tuned guitar with the open E, but it just doesn't have that kind of heaviness or that atonal dissonant kind of sound to it what that drop D really gives you. So I hope that gives you a few good ideas that you can use for like writing your next song or playing in your punk rock band. Drop D is not just for metal, for heavy stuff. You can kind of do a lot of really cool things. And I really recommend that you just tune your guitar down to drop D and mess around with it. It's a cool tuning that's very conducive to kind of fooling around and discovering new sounds. Just because of the nature of it with that really heavy low open D that you can let ring, bridging your finger to do power chords with some other like notes that you can kind of reach that you wouldn't necessarily be able to do in standard tuning. So that's it for this one. I hope you like the lesson. If you appreciate this content, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out a lot. And check out my website, scottobryanguitar.com. I have the tab for hundreds of punk rock and grunge songs up there, plus some other resources. And I will see you guys next time.